So let's just show you what the problem is first. So you access the front cylinder spark plug on this bike from the right hand side. The rear one is accessed from the rear cylinder spark plug is accessed from the left hand side, and you lift the fuel tank to do that. That's a slightly different process. But for the right hand, so the front one, you access it from the right hand side of the bike. So you disassemble as per the manual, which is basically take the seat off and remove this side panel, which I've done previously. So if we can see what the problem is in here. So hopefully you can see down there the spark plug hole. I've actually removed the spark plug currently, but you can see where the hole is, and hopefully also see the spark plug cap, which is just pushed out of the way here. So that's just moved out of the way to give me a little bit more space. Essentially what you need to do is get various extension bars and put that extension bar through this hole here. Using a 16mm socket on the end for the spark plug, preferably a spark plug socket, so it's got the rubber insert which grips onto the spark plug as you remove it. So I'll show you the various bits that I used to get this off, and then I'll show you how it actually fits into the through that gap and onto the spark plug. So these are the tools I used to get the spark plug off. There's obviously more than one way of doing this, but this is the arrangement using the particular sockets and extensions that I had available that worked for me. So first off, up the top we've got a 16mm socket with the rubber insert in there to hold the spark plug. This particular one's a 1/2 inch drive, and then we've got a straightforward 1/2 inch drive to 1/2 inch extender bar. Then we've got a 1/2 inch to 3/8 adapter, and a 3/8 to 3/8 elbow joint universal socket, whatever you want to call that. And then that fits onto a 3/8 socket driver here. I reduced it down to 3/8 because that allowed me to use a relatively small wrench at this end. So as you can see, that locates onto the spark plug. Obviously the spark plug isn't in at the minute, and then I've got my end here that I can get my wrench handle and locate that on there, and then it's a fairly easy matter to just get enough leverage just to ease it off. And then you can probably undo it by hand using just the extender bar there.